The main movie I will be discussing in this video is Spike Jonze's film Her. The film Her is centered around Theodore Twombly, resident romantic and professional empath who bottles up love into fountain pen letters for a living. Struggling through the stages of post-divorce, he stumbles upon a compelling software commercial peddling state-of-the-art AI companionship called Samantha.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
The interpretative claim I have derived from this film is that technology separates a person from reality, where they start to isolate themselves from other people, avoiding any interaction and responsibility they may have. The reason for this being that technology, more specifically AIs, have become so advanced that it's possible to start developing feelings and grow attached to something that isn't human.
Are these feelings even real?
Which brings me back to my claim of how advancements in technology isolates humans from the outside world. A stylistic aspect used in this film that support my claim is the use of mise-en-scène, namely setting. The setting you see here is Theodore surrounded by people who are engaging with each other while he has his head down focused on Samantha's voice coming through his earpiece. The same can be shown here, and here. What these all have in common is that it appears that Theodore is alone, but in actuality he is either in a conversation with his AI Samantha, or like the second picture, he is living an old memory through advanced technology, rather than living a new one. The first and third picture has Theodore surrounded by people, yet he takes no interest in them and seems unaware of his surroundings. From these settings, we can tell that Theodore feels alone and lost in his own world. In this second picture, it lets the audience know that they are already living in a time where technology is more progressive than it is today, since he's able to move what he sees on the screen with his hand. The setting in the fourth picture shows that the city is alive due to the lights, but also how he is missing out on life by only looking towards the outdoors, giving the audience a feeling of being trapped. These settings also confine the audience from seeing what life is like for other people. They are only able to live in the state of mind of the protagonist. Movies similar to this theme of isolation is Ex Machina, Blade Runner 2049, Ghost in the Shell, and Tron Legacy. All these movies are placed in the future where the impossible is possible. Ex Machina is about a programmer at a huge internet company who wins a contest and gets to be the human component in a Turing test. This scene we can see that the character is surrounded by computers surveilling what's happening inside a room. It's comparable to the scene from Her, as they both are not interacting with people and are restricted to a room on their own. This could be voluntary, but it is evident that they are only in the room due to being occupied by the technology they possess. In Blade Runner 2049, bioengineered humans are slaves in society. This scene from Blade Runner is again similar to the one from Her, the difference being that the character in Blade Runner is not surrounded by people. However, both portrays their loneliness as they look up or sideways towards nothing. Ghost in the Shells revolved around Major, who is the first of her kind, a human saved from an accident who was cyber-enhanced to become the perfect soldier. Both of these scenes depict loneliness as not much setting is shown, which suggests that we are looking towards the state of mind of these characters. Tron Legacy is about the son of a virtual world designer who goes looking for his father and ends up inside the digital world that his father designed. These two scenes again emphasize on confinement, as both these characters are alone in a room filled with technology with their backs towards the camera. What all these movies have in common is humans' obsession of technology. The stylistic aspect of setting highlights this obsession by including technology in almost every scene. Although these movies show different settings, they all had the same dark theme, that is, humans have become reliant on technology and it only progresses more in the future. Therefore, through the use of settings that tell the audience more than just location, the claim that can be taken from all these movies is that technology is another form of a mind prison where people end up missing the joy of living life.